Okay, we're in chapter 2, the paradox, on page 45, the second paragraph. Now, for a brand new idea, that still sounds like quite a lot. So I think I'll break my week into two parts. This is how Bob would do it. He would just keep breaking the number down till it wasn't a big number anymore, because it's only big in our heads. Okay, Monday to Wednesday and Thursday to Sunday. He's breaking the week down into two parts. I'll divide $19,380 by 2, which takes the number down to $9,690. So he started with $1 million, he divided it by 12 because of 12 months. Then he divided and he came up with the amount that would be monthly. And then he reduced it further, and he divided that number, which is actually 83,333, by 4.3. And that's because there are 4.3 weeks per month. And that's how he came up with the new number of $19,380. So that's how much you need to earn each week. So then he's saying, for a brand new idea, as you're just starting to incorporate these kinds of thoughts, that still seems like a lot. So I think I'll break my week into two parts, Monday to Wednesday and Thursday to Sunday. So now I'm dividing that $19,380, which is the weekly amount, by 2, which takes the number down to $9,690. You may be thinking, wow, I've got to earn $9,690 between Monday and Wednesday, and then again between Thursday and Sunday, and I've got to do that all week, all year long. I think we'd better apply Ford's method to this once again. So stay with us. Divide $9,690 by 86. Now you're probably wondering why 86. I just arbitrarily picked that number. I could have picked 74, but I didn't. I picked 86. Stay with me. There's a good idea here. The answer to that is $112.67. Let that number stick in your mind. $112.67. Now let me ask you a question. If I could show you how to earn $1,112.67 twice a week, every week, with very little effort, would you give me the $112.67 and keep the 1,000? You're probably saying, sure, I'd do that, right? You've given away basically 10% to earn the money he's talking about. You're probably saying, sure, I'd do that. I have gone through this calculation in numerous seminars, and I've never had a person say no, they wouldn't do it. Think of what I'm asking you. I'm going to show you how to earn an extra $1,000 twice a week and $112.67 on top of the 1,000. And because I'm originating the idea, it's my intellectual property, you're going to give me a fraction of what you earn, $112.67 twice a week. Stay with me. Now, I don't have to figure out how to earn $1 million anymore. I just have to think of an idea that will enable you to earn $1,112.67 twice a week. And when I've got that figured out, I don't think I'll have any trouble getting 85 other people willing to do what you're willing to do. So that's where his 86 came in. And again, you could choose any number, but it's the number of people that you're going to sell your idea to. And that's how you're going to come up with the money you need per week, right? This is basically passive income. So it's an idea that you're going to be sharing that's going to pay you over and over and over again, because you're going to show somebody else how they can increase their wealth, and that's how you increase your own. Okay. So you see, earning money isn't as difficult as you may think. The problem with most people is that they don't think. They've tricked themselves into believing that mental activity is thinking. That idea was a bit of a shock to me the first time I heard it. I was listening to Earl Nightingale's recording, The Strangest Secret, where he quoted the late Dr. Albert Schweitzer, who was being interviewed by a reporter as he got off the plane. The reporter asked the good doctor, what was the problem with people today? He thought about it for a moment and said, people simply don't think. And if you observe people as I have, people simply don't think. Ever since I first heard that recording many years ago, I've seen, and you will likely find out what I have found, that most people would never say what they're saying if they were thinking. And they most certainly never do what they are doing if they are thinking. Now he's referring to things like people saying, every time I go on vacation I get sick, or every time I fly somewhere my luggage gets lost. I mean, if you're thinking, if you realize that what you're speaking has power, why would you say something you don't want if you're thinking? The only reason you would do it is because you've programmed that into your belief system, right? Every time I take a trip, my luggage gets lost, or every time I plan a vacation, I get sick. But until we pull that up and we really notice that that's what we're thinking all the time, and therefore that's what we're experiencing, connecting those dots. If you will do what we're talking about, you will begin to connect the dots, and you'll begin to see nothing is random. But you have to be willing to look, and you have to be willing to change how you've been doing things so you can change how you're living. You can change what you're bringing into your life, and you can know what to expect because you understand you're the one putting it into effect, right? By speaking, you're putting what you want out there. So you really want to think about what you're speaking and make sure it matches what you want to receive. Okay. So he goes on to say, Dr. Schweitzer was right. People just don't think. When you begin thinking, which is the highest function of which you are capable, your whole life will change. Let me give you some other examples should you doubt that anyone from any walk of life can create this passive income. These are a few occupations that are very common, and I have several suggestions for creating passive income with each one of them. Okay, I'm going to stop and start again because this is almost 9 minutes. See you in a minute.